Do you ever feel like you're constantly absorbing other people's emotions and opinions? Like a sponge, soaking up the energy around you, whether it's positive or negative? It's a common experience, especially in our fast-paced, interconnected world. We often find ourselves influenced by the moods and attitudes of those we interact with daily. Like their words or darts piercing your sense of self. You're not alone. Many people struggle with this, feeling like they're at the mercy of others' opinions and emotions. It's as if every comment, every glance, has the power to shape how we see ourselves. This can be incredibly draining and can lead to a constant state of anxiety and self-doubt. It's easy to fall into the trap of taking things personally. When someone criticizes us or expresses a negative opinion, it's natural to internalize it, to let it affect our self-esteem. But what if we could change that? What if we could learn to separate our sense of self from the opinions of others? But what if I told you there's a way to break free, a way to build a shield around your inner peace, protecting it from the turbulence of the outside world? Imagine moving through life with a sense of calm and confidence, unshaken by the negativity that might come your way. What if you could move through the world with an unshakable sense of peace? This isn't just a dream, it's a possibility. By cultivating mindfulness and self-awareness, you can develop the ability to remain centered, no matter what happens around you. It's about finding that inner sanctuary where you can retreat and recharge. The key is to remember this. You are not a mirror. You don't have to reflect back every emotion or opinion that comes your way. Instead, you can choose what to absorb and what to let go. This simple shift in perspective can transform your life, giving you the freedom to be your true self. You don't have to reflect back every negative emotion or harsh word thrown your way. By recognizing that you have control over your reactions, you can start to build emotional resilience. This means not letting others' negativity dictate your mood or your sense of self-worth. When you take things personally, you're giving away your power. You're allowing external factors to control your inner state. But it doesn't have to be this way. You can reclaim your power by choosing how you respond to the world around you. You're letting someone else dictate your emotional state. This can lead to a life of constant turmoil and stress. But by taking a step back and observing your reactions, you can start to change this pattern. You can learn to respond with calmness and clarity, rather than reacting impulsively. But you have the power to choose how you respond. This is a profound realization that can change your life. By practicing mindfulness and self-reflection, you can develop the ability to pause before reacting, giving yourself the space to choose a more constructive response. It's time to reclaim your power, to take back control of your emotional well-being. This journey won't be easy, but it's worth it. By committing to this path, you can create a life filled with peace, joy, and resilience. It's time to stop taking things personally, to realize that you are not a mirror but a unique individual with the power to shape your own reality. Embrace this truth and watch as your life transforms in beautiful and unexpected ways. Imagine this. You're walking down the street and you see a group of people arguing loudly. Their voices are raised, their faces are red, and the tension in the air is palpable. You can feel the intensity of their emotions even from a distance. They're clearly upset, but you don't know what they're arguing about. You might catch a few words here and there, but the context is missing. It's a chaotic scene, and you can sense the frustration and anger, but the specifics are a mystery to you. Do you immediately feel the need to get involved? Do you rush over to mediate or take sides? Probably not. You recognize that their drama is not your own. You understand that whatever they're arguing about has nothing to do with you. You might feel a momentary curiosity, but you quickly move on, realizing that their conflict is theirs to resolve. The same principle applies to interpersonal conflicts and negativity in your own life. Just because someone is upset or angry doesn't mean it has anything to do with you. The same principle applies to interpersonal conflicts and negativity. Not every snide remark, passive-aggressive comment, or hurtful action is about you. Often these situations are projections of the other person's own insecurities, frustrations, and unresolved issues. When someone makes a rude comment or acts out in a hurtful way, it's often a reflection of their own inner turmoil. They might be dealing with stress, anxiety, or personal problems that have nothing to do with you. By understanding this, you can avoid taking their actions personally. Often these situations are projections of the other person's own insecurities, frustrations, and unresolved issues. When you take things personally, you're essentially stepping into their circus ring and volunteering to be the target. You're allowing their issues to become your own. When you take things personally, you're essentially stepping into their circus ring and volunteering to be the target. You're allowing their issues to become your own. Instead, take a step back and observe the situation from a distance. Recognize that their drama is not your drama. Detach yourself from the drama. Their circus doesn't need your attendance. By maintaining your distance, you protect your own peace and well-being. Remember, you have the power to choose what you engage with and what you let go. Detach from the drama and focus on your own path. Have you ever noticed that the people who are quickest to judge and criticize others are often the most insecure? It's like they're projecting their own self-doubt onto everyone around them. This is a common human behavior. When people are struggling with their own internal battles, they may lash out, project their insecurities, or try to bring others down to their level. It's not about you, it's about their own internal struggle. Understanding this can be incredibly freeing. It allows you to see their behavior for what it truly is, a reflection of their own inner turmoil, not a reflection of your worth. In a world that often feels dominated by noise and negativity, silence can be your superpower. When someone says or does something hurtful, you don't always have to engage. You don't have to explain yourself or defend your character. Sometimes the most powerful response is no response at all. Choose silence. Not as a sign of weakness, but as a sign of strength. Silence allows you to maintain your inner peace, even in the face of negativity. It also gives you time to process the situation and respond with thoughtfulness if a response is necessary. Section 5. Control what you can, mastering your reactions. Here's a liberating truth. You can't control what other people say and do, but you can control how you react. You have the power to choose your response. You can choose to react with anger, defensiveness, or hurt. Or you can choose to react with calmness, compassion, and understanding. The choice is always yours. Practice mindfulness. Pay attention to your thoughts and emotions when you feel triggered. Take a deep breath before responding. Choose to respond in a way that aligns with your values and preserves your inner peace. Section 6. Prioritize your peace. Opinions don't define you. Your inner peace is precious. Don't sacrifice it for the sake of someone else's opinion. Remember, what other people think of you is none of your business. Their opinions are a reflection of their own perspectives, beliefs, and experiences, not an objective truth about who you are. You are not defined by the opinions of others. You are defined by your values, your actions, and your character. Focus on living a life that feels authentic and true to you. Let go of the need to please everyone and seek external validation. Your worth comes from within. Section 7. You do you. Seeking validation steals your power. Seeking validation from others is like building your house on rented land. It's unstable and temporary. True confidence comes from within. It's about trusting yourself, your judgment, and your worthiness, regardless of external opinions. When you constantly seek validation from others, you give away your power. You make yourself vulnerable to their opinions and judgments. You become dependent on their approval for your own sense of self-worth. Break free from this cycle. Embrace your uniqueness, celebrate your strengths, and remember, you are worthy, just as you are. Section 8. Embrace detachment, your key to inner freedom. Detachment is often misunderstood. Many people think it means cutting off from the world, isolating oneself, or becoming emotionally numb. But true detachment is far from that. It's about engaging with life fully, but without the constant need to control outcomes or the opinions of others. It's about finding a balance where you can be present and connected, yet not overwhelmed by external circumstances. Detachment doesn't mean isolating yourself from others or becoming emotionally numb. Instead, it means being able to enjoy the company of others, to laugh, to love, and to share moments without being overly attached to how things should be. It's about understanding that everyone has their own journey and their own path, and that we can't control or change others, only ourselves. It's about freeing yourself from the need to control outcomes and the opinions of others. When you let go of this need, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. You begin to see life as it is, not as you wish it to be. This doesn't mean you stop caring or striving for better, but you do so with a sense of peace and acceptance. It's about finding a sense of peace and equanimity within yourself, regardless of external circumstances. Detachment is a journey. It's a practice that requires patience and persistence. It's about being in the moment, fully aware and fully alive, yet not clinging to any particular outcome. It's about understanding that life is fluid and ever-changing, and that true peace comes from within. It takes practice and conscious effort. Start by incorporating small moments of mindfulness into your daily routine. Whether it's through meditation, yoga, journaling, or simply taking a few deep breaths in nature, these practices can help you cultivate a sense of inner calm and clarity. Start by noticing when you feel triggered or emotionally reactive. These moments are opportunities for growth. Instead of reacting impulsively, take a step back and observe your feelings. Ask yourself why you feel this way and what you can learn from the experience. Ask yourself, is this worth my energy? Is this truly about me, or is it a reflection of the other person? By questioning your reactions, you can gain a deeper understanding of yourself and your triggers. This self-awareness is the first step towards detachment. Is this truly about me, or is it a reflection of the other person? Often, our reactions are more about our own insecurities and fears than about the actual situation. By recognizing this, you can begin to let go of unnecessary stress and focus on what truly matters. The more you practice detachment, the lighter and freer you'll feel. You'll find that you're able to navigate life's ups and downs with more grace and resilience. You'll be able to enjoy the present moment without being weighed down by worries about the future or regrets about the past. You'll find that you're able to navigate challenging situations with more grace, resilience, and inner peace. Detachment is not about giving up or being indifferent, it's about finding a deeper connection to yourself and the world around you. It's about living with intention and purpose, free from the chains of unnecessary attachments. Embrace detachment and discover your key to inner freedom. Section 9. Own your power. Nothing is personal. Repeat after me, nothing is personal. Let this affirmation be your mantra. Write it down, stick it on your mirror, internalize it. When you truly embrace the idea that nothing is personal, you step into a place of incredible power. You reclaim your emotional autonomy. You realize that you have the power to choose how you perceive and respond to the world around you. My peace is my power. Own yours.